Hey, Dr. Lindsey and Wendy here. This is a 2-year follow-up on a healthcare provider from out of state who frankly was a marginal candidate. And he came in looking like this, and he's a class 6 bald guy with really a limited amount of fine. So the only thing he's got going for him is that his skin and his hair match, although he is gray now, and he comments in the video that when
he colors
it looks better because he's got darker skin. So anyhow, it's always fun to put up the perfect candidate. A bald dude before with bushy hair and what they look like afterwards. But not everybody's a great candidate, and this guy is somebody who I really, frankly, thought was a marginal candidate, and made him come in here a couple times before we did it, and to make sure he knew what I could and could not achieve. So here's a little video with him. All right, we're here with Steve, who's from his ethnic background's from the Indian subcontinent, and he's a healthcare provider about my age. How old are you, doctor?
54.
Well, you're a little younger than me. And so the reason for this video is you're a great result in a patient who I told was a marginal candidate and had you go home and make sure you really wanted to do this. Is that right, sir?
Yeah, that is absolutely correct. We talked about it, and you gave me that information ahead of time.
Yeah.
And I was so thinning that I said, let me take whatever chance I have and see how it comes out.
And bend over just slightly. Again, I won't get your face. All right. And then when you deal with your customers, has anybody commented that you've had a hair transplant?
Not really.
Okay.
No, I mean, I don't know if people feel not comfortable saying that to me, but it's impossible for anybody not to notice that I didn't have any hair before. But nobody has said anything.
Right. And I remember dealing with your wife around the surgery. Has she been supportive of this?
Yeah, she and my kids also noticed a significant change in my facial outlook, and they are very supportive.
And has your general demeanor or attitude, or how's this changed your life, or not really at all?
Oh, big time. Because my main thing was the front, like my face, like the front of the face, like in the pictures, and that has changed totally. I mean, my outlook has changed and gives me a lot of confidence, and I think positive, and I feel happy when I look my face in the mirror.
Right. And before you look like a bald guy,
Mm-hmm.
and now you look like a guy that's got fine hair and thin hair with a bald spot.
Correct.
And if you go stand at the mall in your hometown, I'm sure you can see half of dudes our age that have a big bald spot,
Mm-hmm.
and they look fine.
Yeah.
But it's the front is what people see, right?
Absolutely, that is a very good explanation, and I'm feeling more like regular, normal, acceptable, and when I see the face in the mirror, it used to be a little negative vibe I got about myself, but now I feel kind of happy every time I look in the mirror.
And the last thing, you often will color your hair a little bit darker, which you say makes a huge difference.
Big time. Yeah, if I leave this color, right now I don't have the dye. I think it has been a month or so before that I dyed my hair. But if I dye it really turned things around big time. And if it leaves it like white, then of course it's thin hair and it looks a little less good than before. But so I really recommend anybody who's having this type of hair is dye their hair.
Yeah, I agree.
Can.
Particularly with your skin color. If you're real pale, then the white probably.
Yeah, and I did ask you to give me an okay, because I was not even sure if that's an option for me, if it makes my hair bad or whatever. But I got an okay from you.
And how much did the whole thing hurt?
Like 10 minutes of the strip taking, but rest of it is really, it's tolerable for me.
I think I made you stay down here and have us wash your head, right?
Yeah. Both times I came here to wash. Yeah.
Any kind of bullshit I pulled on you?
No, you were absolutely honest and straightforward. You told me what can be accomplished, what cannot be accomplished. You never pushed me to do anything, and I felt very, very comfortable.
All right, well, thank you so much, Steve.
Thank you.
What do you think, Wendy?
He's happy just to have enough to comb his hair, to
Yeah.
do a little comb over, and I mean he's confident, and anybody would see him on the street will say, "Oh, look at that bald guy." But he is so happy because he didn't have anything. Now he combs it, he colors it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's happy. He's really, and then he says whenever he has to go out, he sprinkles a little bit of topic, and he's
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah.
So again, hair transplants don't cure baldness. They give the ability to cover up the fact that you've lost your hair. Whether it's through framing the face, or layering, not comb overing, or adding some fibers.
Yes, and then he did say this. He didn't show his face, but if you were to see, he told me, I don't know if he's told you, but you were to see his whole face is just framed and reminds them of like how he looked.
How it used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he says that's the biggest change for him is to get up in the morning and see the outline of his hairline there.
So, you know, if you're a guy that's watching this that's got an unlimited supply of good hair, skip over this video, or it's too late, watched it now. However, if you're a guy that looks like this and you've been to three different offices and they all told you that they could cover everything, and they're super enthusiastic, and there's a grumpy old guy in McLean who says that you're a marginal candidate and this is what we can do, heed this warning. Not everybody would be happy with this. This
No.
guy's super happy, but
Yeah.
not everybody would be happy with it.
No,
It's
he came
important to know.
3 times. He talked to you on virtual.
Mhm.
Then he came. You sent him home to think about it, make sure that he understood, and to tell the wife.
Yep.
And he came back again, the second consult, and then the third time that he came was just that he had made his decision to come into it.
So do your research and make sure that you see results that look like the head that you bring to the practice, whether it's great hair or marginal hair. If we can help you, give us a call. Thanks.